Welcome to Exam Sale. In this script we will break down the syllabus for Fortinet NSE6 FortiAuthenticator 6.4 so you know exactly what to study and how much time to allocate. This exam covers 5 domains with exact weights. Authentication 25%, Portal and Services 25%, User Management 20%, Advanced Administration 20%, and System Administration 10%. Each domain lists a focus, difficulty, estimated learning time, and assessment style to guide your study plan. I will summarize what you need to learn in each domain and highlight the most important topics to practice. Authentication is 25% of the exam, focused on configuring and managing multi-factor authentication and external authentication servers, rated hard with an estimated 12 hours of study and conceptual plus scenario-based assessment. You must master Radius authentication, including configuring Radius clients and NAS entries, understanding the Radius flow, creating policies and attributes, managing dictionary files, and implementing attribute-based access control while troubleshooting authentication requests. Two-factor authentication is also central, so learn to provision and manage FortiToken Mobile, configure physical tokens, set up email and SMS-based 2FA, handle token activation and delivery, manage token lifecycle and revocation, and integrate with FortiToken Cloud. Portal and Services is 25%, focused on deploying self-service portals, guest management, and certificate-based services, rated medium with about 10 hours of hands-on and conceptual study. For certificate management, know how to configure root and subordinate certificate authorities, manage certificate revocation lists, implement SEP for automated enrollment, manage user and device certificates, configure OCSP for validation, and export or import certificate containers. For self-service and guest portals, work on portal general settings, guest self-registration workflows, social login providers, customizing portal branding, password reset flows, and sponsor-based guest approvals. User management is 20%, focused on managing local users, remote synchronization, and group memberships, rated medium with an estimated 8 hours and scenario-based assessment. Learn to create and manage local user accounts, configure remote authentication servers such as LDAP and Active Directory, implement user group mappings, manage user profiles and attributes, and set administrative access for users while monitoring session information. For user synchronization, practice configuring LDAP synchronization rules and schedules, using filtered synchronization with LDAP queries, handling user deletions and moves, configuring identity mapping for FSSO, and validating synchronization logs and status. Advanced administration makes up 20%, focused on high availability configurations and advanced system troubleshooting, rated hard with about 10 hours of scenario-based study. High availability topics require configuring HA cluster modes like active-passive and active-active, managing heartbeat and synchronization interfaces, monitoring cluster health and failover, performing HA firmware upgrades, configuring load balancing for Radius, and troubleshooting synchronization issues. Troubleshooting and logging skills are essential, so practice analyzing system and debug logs, performing packet captures via GUI and CLI, interpreting Radius and LDAP debug outputs, configuring remote syslog and FortiAnalyzer integration, monitoring system resources, and using diagnostic CLI commands. System administration is 10%, focused on initial setup, maintenance, and system monitoring, rated easy with about 5 hours and a mix of conceptual and scenario-based assessment. Study initial configuration tasks like network interfaces and routing, system time and NTP settings, DNS and host name configuration, administrative access controls, applying system licenses, and managing firmware upgrades. For maintenance and backup, learn configuration backups and restores, database maintenance and cleanup, configuring system alerts and notifications, monitoring dashboard widgets and status, managing secure administrative sessions, and implementing admin password policies. To wrap up, use the domain weights and estimated hours to build a study schedule that prioritizes authentication and portal and services first, then advanced administration and user management, and finish with system administration. Focus on hands-on practice for portals, PKI, synchronization, HA, and troubleshooting while reinforcing core Radius and FortiToken workflows. Good luck with your preparation and use the official guides and lab time to convert these topics into practical skills.